Hey Houston, welcome back to Cooking with Pincetta on H-Town Eats. Let's get you ready for the big game and make some chili for your next party. Listen, this chili recipe goes way back, all the way back to my days in Austin, Texas, when I used to work at my cousin's food truck on South Congress. We had a sandwich spot, but the star of the show was the chili dogs, okay? So I loved his chili so much, I texted him one day, I said, Stratton, I need your chili recipe. And he said, you like my chili? All right. It's easy, it's simple, it's delicious, and you can make it. Let's cook it together today. All right, first off, we're gonna saute down our vegetables, okay? So we've got some onion, some bell pepper, and some jalapeno, okay? All right, we're gonna saute this down. This is probably the second longest part of this entire recipe, okay? It's a super easy, almost like a set it and forget it. I use a chili meat and I use a stew meat. Why do I use the stew meat? Because it's a little bit bigger of a chunk. I like to have a little more oomph to my chili than just ground beef. Now, if you notice, there's something not up here. What is it, y'all? It's beans. Beans. And that's because I don't put beans in my chili. Okay, I don't do it. I won't do it because I just don't think that it should have beans. But if you want to, go for it. And if I were to go to your house and you have beans in your chili, I'll eat it and I'll like it because I like beans. I'm not going to judge you. I'm just not going to put it in mine. Okay? Because listen, life's too short to judge people on their preferences. Okay? Unless they use not Maceo spices, because at that point, that's when you're really messing up, okay? Now, it might seem like this is a lot of vegetable to be added to this pot, but I promise you it's not. What I like to do to kind of speed up the process is I will go ahead and add my seasoning to my meat ahead of time, okay? So while it's still raw, this is very important. This is how I do cook any kind of raw meat. So when I cook it raw, it cooks all of that flavor into the meat versus on the back end kind of having to be incorporated in. This fajita seasoning, we're gonna use about 1/4 cup and dark chili powder. I'm gonna set that aside and I'm gonna get a couple cloves of garlic. Got some fresh garlic. And we're just gonna rough chop this up. So did you know that the day of the big game is the second largest food consumption day in the United States, next to my favorite, Thanksgiving? We're gonna add in our beef, okay? I'm gonna do the larger cut of beef first. Get that well incorporated. Wow, this smells so good, my friends. And the rest of it. Now, I'm just gonna I've already broken up this ground beef quite a bit, but I'm just gonna kind of mix it around and get it really nice and incorporated, okay? At this point, we're gonna let this cook together until the beef is fully cooked. Now, something you need to remember, once you kind of get it nice and incorporated, don't move it around too much because you don't want to work your meat too much because it'll get tough. Now, the meat's cooked down. We're gonna take our tomato sauce. We're gonna pour this in. We've got some chopped tomatoes with chilies, adding that in. And then one of my favorite additions is some fire roasted tomatoes. So we're gonna let this cook down for about 15 minutes, stirring it occasionally. I'm gonna cover it so it kind of keeps all that heat together and cooks a little faster. And then it'll be ready to go. We can plate it up and get to eating. So let's get this chili in the bowl. Wow, this is so beautiful. So big bowl of chili. I think I'm gonna have a piece of cornbread with it. A little bit of cheese. I mean, and truly, chili cheese, what is better than that? Nothing, really. I'm just gonna use this right here. Get a little dollop of sour cream on there. All right, are you ready? Because I'm ready. This smells so good. Your whole house is gonna smell good. Let's taste it. This is it, okay? Chili, so easy. How long did that take me? Like 20 minutes, okay? Delish, top it with whatever you like. You know what? One of my family's favorite ways to eat this, we cook a little pasta, Put some cheese on that pasta, chili on top of that, and you got a good chili mac, okay? Feed that to the kids while y'all eat some chili and cornbread, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with Concetta on H-Town Eats. I will see y'all next week.